How are bodybuilding competitions judged? Okay, so I'm going to break this down. Judges are going to look at all the competitors, hopefully equally, giving them all equal chance. They're going to go off a few things: muscularity, condition, size, shape, proportion, symmetry, and balance. So muscularity. What's the actual amount of visible muscle like on the actual competitor? Then you're going to look at the condition, the definition or separation in the individual, bodybuilder and his muscles, and muscle groups, and muscle bellies. Then you have the size, the overall size of the physique, or the certain parts like a bicep, tricep, relative to the competitor's height. The overall shape, the aesthetic quality, the curvature of it per individual muscle group. Proportions, the relative size of one individual part of physique. It's like if like his legs are the same size as his upper body. That kind of goes in symmetry, the proportion to the left and the right side of the physique. So any kind of, now the next one, balance, if there's proportion between lower and upper halves of the physique. So from left to right, from back to front, and from bottom to top. So overall, that's what they're going to be actually critiquing the bodies on. I know it goes pretty fast when you're watching the show. So in round one, you have the symmetry round. This is when they're standing relaxed. You're actually not relaxed in this. Your front relaxed is your lats are flared. Your arms are kind of off to the side, flexed, so your shoulders, and so definitely your quads and abs. So you're flexed, but that's called standing relaxed. Then you have your side pose, quarter turn to the right, and then your that's a whole posing video I have to make, but your serratus are flexed, your chest is flexed, one shoulder on the side, the other one is pushing up to the chest, and your quads are next to each other, flexed, and then quarter turn to the right, yet again, and then once again, it's your backs flexed, your lats flexed, glutes and hammies, quarter turn to your right one more time, and it's your other side, your serratus and obliques, flexing, abs, breathing the air out, squeezing out so air comes out. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to be hitting your quarter turns, hitting those poses, and they'll be judging the overall shape, symmetry, proportion, all through that first symmetry round, the standing relaxed round. From there, once you've gone ahead and done that, you're going to go ahead to round two, which is where they actually get to flex their muscles. They get to show off, I guess, their muscularity, even though it's not really a muscularity round. But this is when they actually get to show off their physique as best as possible with their mandatory poses or flexes. So with like bodybuilding, classic, open as well, but you have most musculars. Abdominals and thighs, front double biceps, front lat spread, side chest, back double biceps, rear lat spread, side triceps. You have your I guess your favorite most muscular, and then you also your favorite overall, your most favorite pose, classic pose for the classic physique. So that's where you get to do that in round two. Round three is then a presentation. Technically, it's judging the vitality of the physique, seeing if you get tired and whatnot, and you're really getting to show off your, through this posing round three, and your physique in the best way that you want the judges to see it. So this would be in the way that, like I said, if you have a wider waist, you're going to do side twisting poses. Even though it's kind of a front pose, you're twisting it still, so you look smaller. If you have really dang good arms, you're going to show your arms more. A really good back, you'll focus on your back more than the front flexes, showing off your front muscles. And you typically do actually round two physiques, which is your muscularity round, so you'll do those poses, and even some of your round one poses, which are your front relaxed. You may come out with a front relax and then go into your routine with it, just like a front double bicep, transition into a split front double bicep, and so on and so forth. So I hope that makes sense. Like I said, once you finish the posing round, and then the judges have the chance to judge you in pre-judging, going off your symmetry, muscularity, and the posing round, and then you have your final, which then they get to do an overall, and once again get to finalize the score. So I hope that helps when it comes to bodybuilding. Next time you're looking at what can they be judging off of? They're just looking at a bunch of shredded guys in thongs. Just keep that in mind. They're going off the stage presence. They're going off of your muscularity, your condition, your definition, your actual size and shape, and then of course the three aesthetics rounds are proportion, symmetry, and balance. Those three are the key components for that part. So you got to walk a certain way, make sure you have a certain kind of confidence that you own the stage, and then really show off your strong suits while hiding your weaknesses. And then if you've done your best to gain muscle over time and really, dieted down, the condition and muscularity should be done. And genetics is with size to a portion, right? And same with shape. So I hope that helps. There's some freaks out there who look amazing, like the following here, that they were genetic freaks and they could win all the round 1, 2, and 3 muscularities. You're posing, you had some better than others, 3 round, and then your muscularity round, and some were just better some than others. Some had more balance than others. So I hope this helps, and as always, have a good one.